Welcome everyone to my channel that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So if you're new to my channel, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button besides it so that you get notified whenever I push up a new video. So students, today I am going to solve a question which was asked in one of the quant section of entrances, but this was a question was asked by one of my students, okay, and this was actually asked in one of the Olympiad exam, if I'm not wrong. I don't think it was asked in quant section, but I will definitely check it out and let you know whether it was asked in quant section or Olympiad. Okay, but still this question looks a bit tricky, and let's see how to solve this particular question. Okay, so here you need to find the value of x and y, where you have x cube plus 9x square y is equals to 10 and y cube plus xy square is equals to 2. Now this question looks only a bit tricky. So first things first, let's try to add the two equations. You know the reason why, because we have cubes, okay, so maybe x plus y the whole cube wala formula will work on this. So let's see. When you add these two equations, you get x cube plus 9x square y plus y cube plus xy square is equals to 12. Now, let's see what happens when you have or when you expand x plus y the whole cube. That actually gets you x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. Now, if you look closely, you have x cube, you have an x square y term over here as well, you have y cube, and you have xy square term as well. Okay, now the trouble is we don't have the same coefficients. You needed over here that was 3, and what you needed over here was only 3, but what has happened is here you have 9. Okay, so if you have 9 over here, can I write this as nothing but 3 into 3? Correct. Now since x was a square, so we keep the x as it is and let's associate this 3 with the y. Okay, so basically we are trying to find the expansion of x plus 3y the whole cube. Okay, and when you do that, you get x cube plus 3 into 3y, that gets you 9y into x square, so 9x square y plus 3 into x into 3y the whole square. So 3 square is 9 into 3 gets you 27x y square plus here we will get 27y cube. Now the trouble happened is that these two terms are having a coefficient of 27. And if you look closely at the equation number 2, if you multiply both the sides by 27, you will get 27xy square as well as 27y cube as your coefficients on this particular side. Okay, so let's try multiplying that. So you get now is x cube plus 9x square y is equals to 10, and when you multiply 27 to the second equation, you get 27x cube, sorry, y cube plus 27xy square is equals to 54. So now when you add all of them, you get x cube plus 9x square y plus 27xy square plus 27y cube is equals to 64. So this we know is actually the expansion of this. So we can say x plus 3y the whole cube is equals to 64. So now I can very easily say x is plus 3y is equals to 4. Okay. Students, if you like the way I'm explaining, then please go ahead and hit the like button until it turns blue. Okay, so the reason for that is because you hitting the like button gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Also, students, when you hit the like button, the YouTube algorithm understands that these videos are important or are useful for people who are looking for math content on YouTube. So in a way, you will be helping millions of other people as well. Okay. So now here we got that x plus 3y is equals to 4. So now I can say that x is equals to 4 minus 3y, and we can substitute the value of x in any of the two equation. But I would suggest we substitute it over here, because here we are dealing with cube and squares of x that we don't want. So we substitute it over here. So we get y cube plus 4 minus 3y the whole multiplied by y square is equals to 2. Okay. So now what do we get is, let's open this, we get y cube plus 4y square minus 3y cube is equals to 2. So we get is minus 2y cube plus 4y square minus 2 is equals to 0. Let's multiply everything with minus 1. So you get 2y cube minus 4y square plus 2 is equals to 0. And when you substitute, because this is a equation of third degree, so you can't use your quadratic formula over here. So we will try solving it using the polynomial division, or rather the synthetic division. So we will substitute value of y as 1. Let's say that. So 2 into 1 is 2, minus 4 into 1 is again minus 4, plus 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 4 gets you 0. So that's correct. So we substitute as 1 and we do the synthetic division. So you get 2 minus 4, 0 and 2. If you don't know how to do the synthetic division, then please hit the hit the link on top, as well as the link is mentioned in the description also. But please don't go to that link right now itself. Okay, first finish watching this sum, because this is quite important as well. So we take the 2 down, and then 2 into 1 is 2. So you get minus 2, then minus 2, you get minus 2, minus 2, you get 0. So here, what do you get is 5 minus 1, and here you get 2y square minus 2y minus 2 equals to 0. So we know therefore y is equals to 1, and for this we will have to solve. So let's divide this entire equation by 2. So we'll say y square minus y minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay. Now this is a bit not possible to solve in the normal way of quadratic. We'll use the formula. So here we can say that y is equals to minus b, that is plus 1 plus minus root of b square, that is 1, minus of minus 4 into minus 1, that is plus 4, upon 2. Correct? So basically you get y as nothing but 1 plus minus root of 5 upon 2. Now substituting that over here for x. So when you do that, so you get x is equals to 4 minus 3 plus minus 3 root 5 upon 2. So that is nothing but 8 minus 3 plus minus 3 root 5 upon 2. So that gets you 5 plus minus 3 root 5 upon 2. Okay. So basically here you're getting values of y, sorry, of x as this for the value of this. Okay. Y being 1 plus minus root of 5 upon 2. But what happens for the value of y as 1? When value of y is 1, we say x is also 1. So now we realize that we have two values. Here we'll get x is sorry, for xy we can say it is 1 comma 1, or we can say x is equals to 1 when y is equals to 1. We don't have to mention it this way because this might get confusing as coordinate geometry. Okay, then you can here also say x is equals to 5 plus minus 3 root 5 upon 2 when y is equals to 1 plus minus 5 upon 2. Okay, so in this way we could solve this complicated looking question. Okay, so that's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.